The world has changed. There's a better way. Instead of social media using you, you get to use it. You can find your ideal client. You can identify. If we don't take uncomfortable action, if we don't gain capabilities and move forward, we will be the thermometer of life. The economy goes up, we go up. The economy goes down, we go down. Chaos in the streets, craziness in elections or presidents and all this stuff. If you're here in America, we get to ride the roller coaster of someone else adjusting, or we take ownership and say, right, do not touch. I'm in control of my thermostat. We must take uncomfortable action to do it. The difference in today's world is when I started, we had to go straight to infomercials, right? And we couldn't target our audience. I mean, let me just be honest, infomercials are kind of annoying. Like, just be honest, before there was all the TV that we could correct it. If you remember TV 15, 20 years ago, it's like, another infomercial. Like, kind of annoying, but there was no other option. There wasn't even MySpace. There wasn't Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, and there wasn't podcasts. It was the only way we could get our message out. All of us had the opportunity to go to Facebook groups. You know, a buddy of mine 5, 10 years ago started a Facebook group on how to barbecue better. And there's like 1 million people in this Facebook group on teaching people how to barbecue. If I was going to do a self-education course on how to be a better barbecuer, I'd go live inside that Facebook group. I'd make a lot of friends. I'd send them over to me in my course or my training or my live training, right? We didn't have that back in the day. The world has changed. There's a better way. Instead of social media using you, you get to use it. You can find your ideal client. You can identify. A mastermind, it sounds like a big word, and sometimes I overuse it because I think the whole world knows what it is. A mastermind is really just a group of people coming together where everybody's getting smarter. Earl Nightingale said a mastermind is more than two minds coming together and collectively they create a third mind, meaning you bring in your knowledge, your expertise. A mastermind is just bringing people with similar interests together and everybody gets smarter because you facilitated that group. 20, 30 years ago, even 10 years ago, it was a tough industry to break into. This is the perfect time. This is the moment where if you're going to investigate, if you're going to explore, if you're going to put energy into effort into something, why not unlock the inventory that lives in here? Help somebody who's waiting right now, like me and my wife wanting eczema help or the 4,500 different niches. There's somebody right now needing what's in here, but you need the confidence to know what to sell and how to unlock it. You need to know how to sell it. You need to know how to make this real and not just sell it once, but how do you make this real, replicatable, and make this something that really changes the success in your family? And I want to give this little diagram. Leave this up for a second. I call this the double triangle. It's just a fancy little name to say. If you look at it this way, you either have a skill that you spent time figuring out, whether that's eating vegan, healthy, and all the other things we named, or maybe you had a mess. It became a message. Jamie's mess was her son with eczema, right? Maybe it was a divorce and you figured out the best way to serve your children, right? Or you're the reporter, like so many people have done, right? Like Tony, how he started, the reporter of other people's knowledge. Then you get to virtually share that. Now, virtually you share that through Facebook group, through Instagram, through a Zoom call, through some of you are watching on YouTube. The world has changed. Right? We don't have to do it in the traditional way. You can create an incredible course. You can create a course on your phone. You just need to know how to do it, right? And then you deliver that as a course, a mastermind, as we explained, or a workshop. And you can do that all virtually. I mean, in today's world with COVID, we must do it virtually. And that's how you enter the knowledge industry.